Hello everybody and welcome to Clonbroston Park, Moyvane, for the first round of the Kerry Championship between Ballydonoghue, defending champions, and Moyvane. Out in the middle of the field is Bill Madden, wearing number 8, and John Jack Mulville. Number 9 for Ballydonoghue, Brian O'Shanachon, and number 8, Micheál Foley. Referee Stephen Mulville. The game is on. A very wet day here in Moyvane. A ball breaks to Jerry Clancy. That's back to John Jack Mulville. John Jack down the field. It comes to number 15, Gerard Mulville. Dangerous ball in. Billy Foley going for it with Moyvane. It looks like a free in for Moyvane. A free in. It broke the Martin stack, and then a foul on Donald stack. Free in. Chance for Moyvane. Less than half a minute gone. Martin stack. Left footed over the bar. The first goal of the game for Moyvane after 36 seconds. Scored by Martin stack. Dara O'Shea takes a quick kick out on the far side. Diarmaid Behan wearing number 21, I think, number 21. Back to John Enright. Ball out to Conor Kennelly. Padraig Enright going ahead of him. Padraig got the ball. Ballydonoghue attacking, crossing the 50. Padraig Enright. Padraig being tackled. Gets it back to Brian O'Shanachon. Brian, a dangerous high ball in towards the goals. Up they go for it. Paul Kennelly. A goal brilliantly finished by Paul Kennelly. High ball in from Brian O'Shanachon. Punched to the net by Paul Kennelly. 1.5 minutes gone. Ballydonoghue 1 goal. Moyvane 1 point. Kick out by Diarmaid Fitzmaurice in the Moyvane goal. A goal today in wet conditions could be very vital indeed. Diarmaid Fitzmaurice will kick it along out to the side of the field. Moyvane have it. Ball very close to the side. Bill Madden. Micheál Foley comes in. Ball was got by number 5, Owen Stack. The ball on the side. A chance for Paul Kennelly. Paul going in again. A chance. Gives it to Dara Sheehy. And another goal for Ballydonoghue. Dara Sheehy. 2 goals in 2 minutes. That's a blow to Moyvane early on. They got the first score. Now they trailed by 5 points. That ball was well won by Micheál Foley. On to Brian O'Shanachon. And then Paul Kennelly passed to Dara Sheehy. Diarmaid Fitzmaurice with a kick out again. On the far side of the field. Up they go for it. Brian O'Shanachon breaks it down to Jack Behan. Back to Jack Gogarty. Ballydonoghue moving quite well in the first few minutes. Brian O'Shanachon into Jack Foley. Jack a chance with the left leg, and this has gone wide. 2 minutes and 40 seconds gone. Ballydonoghue 2 goals. Moyvane 1 point. Diarmaid Fitzmaurice on a Moyvane pitch that will be slippery, but it's in an excellent condition despite all the rain. Well won by Owen Stack. Aidan Keane still with the ball. Aidan making progress, getting it out to Niall Mulvihill. Kick half blocked down, drops down, well cut by Jack Gogarty. Jack is fouled, free out. 3.5 minutes gone. Ballydonoghue 2 goals. Moyvane 1 point. The goal scored by Paul Kennelly and Dara Sheehy. That looked like a hard tackle over there on Conor Kennelly. The play goes on. Jim still going. The ball breaks and it's got out by Owen Stack. Out into the middle. John Jack Mulvihill. On Jack to Aidan Keane. The injured player is up, but the ball is passed down here by Shane Stack, and that's a free to Ballydonoghue. A foul on Tommy Kennelly. Play goes on. Jack Foley to Brian O'Shanachon to Jack Foley. Jack well intercepted, well done by Bill Madden. Ball's got out to Aidan Keane. Aidan away down for his full forward position. Across to Donald Stack. Donald Stack being tackled by Jack O'Garty. 4.5 minutes gone. 2 goals to a point. Free to Moyvane. Ball comes across to John Jack Mulvihill. Middle of the field. John Jack to Aidan Keane. A lot of the ball gone through Aidan so far. Placed by Dara Sheehy. Gets it out to Niall Mulvihill. It's Niall Mulvihill over there on the far side being tackled by Jack O'Garty. Niall still got the ball. Niall kicks it. It's blocked down by John Enright. Mihal Foley. Mihal gets the ball out to Jack Behan. To Jack O'Garty. Jack on the far side of the field. As the rain still comes down here in Moyvane, gets it across to Brian O'Shannon, right across to Dara Sheehy. Dara Sheehy making progress. Dara Sheehy to Tommy Kennelly. Tommy Kennelly, a dangerous ball in to his brother Paul, but well read by Shane Stack. Shane Stack to Aidan Keane, to Shane Stack, to Bill Madden. Bill Madden, left footed. Long ball down, but Diarmid Behan. Diarmid. Ballydonoghue covering well back there to Mihal Foley. Mihal going towards the middle of the field, being tackled by number 15 Garrod Stack Bulwell. The ball with Jim Crimmin. Jim, slippery ball. Back to Tommy Kennedy. Back to Mihal Foley. Mihal back to Jim Crimmin. Inside the 50. Jim Crimmin going well by the Jim Crimmin, and he's fouled. It's a free in. Free in to Ballydonoghue. Two goals to 1 point. 6 minutes gone. A free to be taken by Paul Kennelly, who punched that goal after 1 minute of play. He was going to kick it quick, and then he decides to take his time. First round of the Kerry Championship. Ballydonoghue and Moyvane here in Conbrosnan Park. In Moyvane, as Paul Kennelly takes the free about 25 metres out. It's high and it's over the bar. It's a very good score by Paul Kennelly. Curled well in. Ballydonoghue 2 goals to the point. Moyvane 1 point. Almost 7 minutes gone. Diarmid Fitzmaurice with the kick out to Shane Stack. Shane Stack. That's it out the field to Eamon Stack Mulvihill. Eamon Stack Mulvihill. The ball comes as far as Owen Stack. Owen Stack. John Jack Mulvihill. Shane Carmody had the ball there for a minute, and it's back to him again. Shane Carmody. Shane Carmody. Owen Stack. Aidan Keane. Martin Stack. Martin making progress. Ball punched out of his hands by Brian O'Shannon, and one Ballydonoghue breaking out with it. Tommy Kennelly towards Dara Sheehy. Dara Sheehy going down on the ball. Picks it up. Looking for support. His hand is held, and it's a free. A free. Kicks it quickly to Mihal Foley. Mihal Foley. Back to Billy Foley. Billy Foley. Billy Foley. The ball, the play goes on. Not easy to watch everything. The ball with number 4, Conor Kennedy. Conor, a tight angle. Gets it to Paul. His brother Paul. Back to Conor. Left footed by Conor and over the bar. That's a good score by the cornerback, Conor Kennedy. 8 minutes gone. 2-2 to 1 point. Ballydonoghue very much on top. Those 2 goals early on. Big setback for Moyvane, but they're battling away with John Jack Mulvihill. John Jack looking down the field, gets the ball down to Niall Mulvihill. Niall. Aidan Keane. Away over there might be Shane Carmody into this. It's not. It's number 15 Gerard Stack Mulvihill. Has the ball in to Jerry Clancy. Jerry still with it, but it's won over there by Jack Behan. Jack gets it out. Moyvane players in good supply there around the middle. Ball kicked in. It might come to number 15 Gerard Stack Mulvihill. Got it from Eamon Stack Mulvihill. A high dangerous ball. Up they go for it. The ball breaks down. Touched on the ground, and it's a free in. A free in to Moyvane, I think. 9 minutes gone. Martin Stack a chance to put Moyvane back into the game by getting a point. 2-2 to 1 point. 9 minutes gone. Not easy to play football in the slippery conditions, but Players are doing their best. Down injured over there, it might be Aidan Keane. 9.5 minutes gone. 2-1 to 2 points. Yeah, it's Aidan Keane being attended to. Aidan Keane might be going off as we look in now at Martin Stack to take the free. Aidan Keane is going off for Moyvane. He had played a lot of the ball in the first 10 minutes of this game. Big loss to Moyvane. Martin Stack will probably take it over the bar. He does. 2 goals and 2 points to 2 points. Martin Stack, both for Moyvane. Paul Kennelly, Dara Sheehy goes for Ballydonoghue. And Paul Kennelly also a point. Dara O'Shea kicks it out to Paul again right. Paul again right. That's it out to Tommy Kennelly. Tommy Kennelly to Jack Foley. Jack being tackled by Mike Woods. Jack Foley going down on it. Still has a ball. Trying to get out with it. Gets it across to Brian O'Shanachon. Brian O'Shanachon right across to Dara Sheehy. Dara Sheehy heading for the 45 into Jack Foley. Jack Foley. Jack still with the ball. A chance of a score with the right leg that's gone wide. To the right and wide. 11 minutes gone. 2-2 to 2 points. Dermot Fitzmaurice wastes no time in getting ready to take the kick out. 11.5 minutes gone. Dermot Fitzmaurice kicks it out. Might come to Owen Stack. Or Shane Stack, sorry. Shane Stack. Shane Stack still with the ball. Tackled by Jack Foley. Shane Stack gets it back to Gerard Stack Mulville. Kicks it down the field. Coming across is John Enright. And number 21 is substitute on for Moyvane as the ball. And it's a free to Moyvane. Shane Quinn has come on. Shane Quinn has come on for Aidan Keane. Was fouled as he came to that ball. And another chance for Martin Stack. 2-2 to 2 points. 12 minutes gone. Martin Stack. Roughly 40 metres out. Left footed. And that's another good kick for Martin Stack, and that's over the bar. It's his third point of the game. Moyvane staying in touch despite the 2 early goals by Ballydonoghue. 2 goals and 2 points to 3 points. 12.5 minutes gone. Dara O'Shea with the kick out. This time he'll have to go along. Moyvane pushed up. He has to kick it long into the middle. Up they go for it, and it's well won by Tommy Kennelly. That was a good accurate kick from Dara O'Shea. Jack Foley. Jack with Mike Woods. Jack Foley going inside the 21 metre line. Still going. Turns back on his left foot. That's a better one, and that's a good point by Jack Foley. 2-3. 2-3 to 2 points. 2-3 to 3 points. 13 minutes gone. Kick out by Dermot Fitzmaurice again. As I say, he wastes no time. Kicks it shot out to Gerard Stack Mulville, but well won by Shane Stack. To Gerard Stack Mulville, back to Shane Stack. Shane down the field from Moyvane to Jerry Clancy. Jerry drops it in. Martin Stack. Martin has a chance of a goal. Great save by Dara O'Shea, and that's looked like a free out, and it's gone out for a 50. It's gone out for a 50. Well won by Martin Stack, and well saved by Dara O'Shea. It's a 45 for Moyvane. 45 to be taken by Martin Stack. He has 3 got already. Let off for Ballydonoghue there. Well won in the air. And Martin will take the 45 himself. 14 minutes gone. 2-3 to 3 points. Here in Moyvane. First round of the North Kerry Championship. Extra time if it ends in a draw. Martin will kick this left footed. Had a fine game for Field Rangers in the county championship. Here he comes. No, this one is going, it's stopping in. Comes back to get on Stack Mulville. Still with the ball, trying to get it out. Gets it out to Donald Stack. Donald Stack all the way back to Owen Stack. John Jack Mulville a chance to shoot for a point here. John Jack still with the ball and gets it out to Owen Stack. Owen Stack 21 metres out, still Owen. Looking in, and that's a good shot and a good score. A great score by Owen Stack for Moyvane. 15 minutes gone. 2-3 to 4 points. Moyvane staying in touch in this game despite the 2 early goals from Ballydonoghue. 2-3, that's 9 for Ballydonoghue. Moyvane are 4. 15 minutes gone. Kick out long by Dara O'Shea. Brian O'Shanahan goes up for it, breaks it down. Still, it might come to Jack Gogarty. Jack still tussling for it, gets it across the field. But Moyvane on top of the moment. Niall Mulville to the Bill Madden. Bill Madden being tackled by Tommy Kennelly. Bill still with the ball. Bill takes a shot. This might go dangerously in, but Dara O'Shea punches it out to Jack Gogarty. Jack Gogarty to Brian O'Shanahan. Brian O'Shanahan heading for midfield with the ball to Dara Sheehy. Ballydonoghue across the middle of the field now. Paul Kennelly looking inside. Can Brian O'Shanahan see it? Back to Dara Sheehy. Danger for Moyvane. And a goal by Dara Sheehy. What a goal. His second goal of the game. Just when Moyvane were coming back into it. Ballydonoghue answer. And that was a very good goal by Dara Sheehy from about 21 metres out. Stuck it in the roof of the net. Man of the match in last year's final. 2 goals so far today. As Ballydonoghue lead 3-3 to 4 points. 16 minutes gone. Mike Woods to Niall Mulville. Moyvane will have a job to come back from 3 goals, but then they're tough. The ball out towards Shane Stack. Way over on the far side of the field. Might be Shane Carmody over there with the ball. Shane Carmody kicks it into Shane Quinn. Moyvane just unlucky, the ball breaks away from them. Ball going down the field again. Ballydonoghue moving again, and inside all on his own is Dara Sheehy. Danger for Moyvane again because Paul Kennelly is running in. But Dara Sheehy, he's been tackled but still manages to get it to Paul Kennelly. Paul going through again and kicks this one high and maybe wide. 17 minutes gone. 3-3 to 4 points. Didn't see his hand up there when Paul Kennedy must have been fouled as he was kicking the ball. A chance for Paul to make it 3-4 to 4 points. 17 and a half minutes gone. Paul kicking this one. Left footed, and it is over the bar. 3-4 to 4 points. Paul has scored 1-2 in this game. Dara Sheehy has got 2 goals. And Paul Kennedy 1-2. Jack Foley a point. Dara Sheehy 2 goals, as I say. The ball away over on the far side of the field. Diarmaid Behan leaves it to Jack Gogarty to Micheál Foley still with the ball, looking for support. Podge again right. Might give it to Dara Sheehy. Still going with Podge again right. Looking towards the goals now. Gives it back to Dara Sheehy. Dara way over there on the far side to Jack Behan to Podge again right, who started the move in the first place. Podge again right, looking for support, and he held onto the ball too long. Stephen Mulville, a free out to Moyvane. 3-4 to 4 points. 18, nearly 19 minutes gone. North Kerry Championship first round. Last Sunday, Tarbert got over Ballylongford after extra time in a very good game in Ballylongford. The ball with Owen Stack back here in Moyvane. Owen Stack, it runs a bit shot to Jim Crimmin. Going through. Paul Kennelly's running in danger again for Moyvane. Will he get another goal? It's a post. A let off for Moyvane. But it's still not out of the woods as Jack Behan. Jack kicks it over the bar. 3-5 to 4 points. 19 and a half minutes roughly gone in the game. Let off for Moyvane there. The ball hitting the butt of the post. We have to say at this stage Ballydonoghue are by far the better team as regards taking their chances, not missing a whole pile. Jim Crimmin, here they come again with Jim Crimmin. Jim being tackled and loses the ball. The ball with Owen Stack. Shane Carmody to Jerry Clancy left footed down the field Eamon Stack Mulville and John Enright. John gets there first. It's out over the sideline. Line ball. Eamon Stack Mulville kicks it quick to Juddy Clancy. Juddy left footed. Low toss Martin Stack. It won't come up for him. It does eventually. Martin being tackled, finding it hard to get through. He's still tussling with the ball. Martin Stack, and eventually Ballydonoghue win it back. They win it back, and coming out with it is Conor Kennelly. Mihal Foley looking for support. Mihal passing the middle of the field to Brian O'Shanachon. Still going forward with it. Kicks it high towards Paul Kennelly again. Will it go too far? Jack Foley, and it's gone over their heads and just gone wide. 20 minutes and 45 seconds gone. 3-5 to Ballydonoghue. 4 points to Moyvane. Ballydonoghue getting those 3 goals. 2 from Dara Sheehy. One a wonder goal and the other a good goal, and also a brilliantly fisted goal by Paul Kennelly in the first minute. The points by Conor Kennelly, 2 by Paul, 1 by Jack Behan, 1 by Jack Foley. Moyvane with Niall Mulvihill. Niall fouled. Free to Moyvane. 21 minutes gone. Owen Stack kicks it over the head of Shay Leahy, and lucky Shay picks it up and might get it on down to Gerard Stack Mulville. Almost went astray there for Moyvane, but they're on the right side of it at the moment. As it's Gerard Stack Mulville. Gerard still with the ball, 50 metres out, but back covering off there is Tommy Kennelly. It bounces off of Tommy. He's still going to get it though, and gets it back to Billy Foley to Dara Sheehy, back helping out his defence to John Enright, back to Dara O'Shea. 3-5 to 4 points. Dara O'Shea, Brian O'Shanachon and John Jack Mulvihill. Brian will get there first, and Brian gets away from John Jack Mulvihill. Nice low ball in to Jack Foley. Jack won't get that, but Stephen Mulvihill is bringing back the play for a foul on Brian O'Shanachon as he kicked that ball. 22 and a half minutes gone. 3-5, that's 14 to Moyvane's 4. Ballydonoghue lead by 10 points. Brian O'Shanachon. Mihal Foley to Conor Kennelly. Conor, who has already scored a point. Conor Kennelly, has he scored a second one? No, it's just gone to the left and gone wide. Emil Fitzmaurice. Oh, it goes astray. Shot kick out going astray. Jack Foley chips the goalie and it hits the crossbar. Goes over the bar. Jack Foley, the scorer. Shot kick outs can be fraught with danger, and that always went astray. Well, it did go astray, and Jack Foley beautifully chipped it. Hit the crossbar. It would be heading for goal of the year maybe if it went in, but it's gone over the bar anyway. Ball with Shane Carmody, fouled, free to Moyvane. 3-6 to 4 points. 23 and a half minutes gone. Owen Stack to Jerry Clancy, left footed. A high ball in between Martin Stack and Billy Foley. Up goes Martin, punched out by Billy Foley. But he didn't on top in most positions, I'd have to say. Jack Gogarty. Jack almost going astray. Foul on Shane Quinn. Free to Moyvane. Game played in a good sporting fashion despite the slippery conditions. Moyvane would need a goal to come back into this game now. Martin Stack. Here's a chance for Martin Stack. And it's well saved by Dara O'Shea. And the referee, maybe Dara O'Shea, did he touch the ball on the ground outside the square? Martin Stack doing his best to bring Moyvane back in. Will probably take this free and kick it out of the bar. He has already scored 3. This should be his 4th. 24 minutes and 30 seconds gone. Martin Stack, left footed. High number of left footers in this. He goes for the goal and gets it. A brilliant goal by Martin Stack. Exactly what Moyvane needed to come back into this game. Ballydonoghue maybe taking it for granted that he was going to kick a point. That's what I thought he was going to, but Martin Stack had other ideas. Left-footed a bullet to the roof of the net. 3-6 to 1-4. 4 goals already in this game. Ballydonoghue, Brian O'Shanachon. Will they break up the field after conceding a goal? Brian O'Shanachon is the man to bring the ball. Crossing midfield now. Brian still with the ball. Might look for Paul Kennelly. He does. And it will get to Paul. And running inside him is Micheál Foley. But Paul still going. Paul. That's a great point by Paul Kennelly. That's a great point after 25 and a half minutes. Moyvane get a goal at one end, but Ballydonoghue were right down to get a score at the other end. 3-7 to 1-4. That's won by Shea Leahy. Out to Shane Stack. Moyvane are trying very hard indeed, and Bill Madden. And it's half blocked down. Jerry Clancy's half blocked down. Got out by Tommy Kennedy to Brian O'Shanachon. 26 minutes gone. Brian playing a lot of the ball in this game. Being fouled there by Garrod Stack Mulville. Jim Crimmin. High ball in for Paul Kennedy. The goalie will get there first. And he gets it out. But it might only come as far as Jack Foley. Can Jack get it? He can. Jack has a chance with his left leg. And it's gone wide. 26 and a half minutes gone. 3-7. 16 points to 7. Ballydonoghue lead by 9. Dermot Fitzmaurice. As the rain pours down here in Moyvane. Pitch apart from being slippery and excellent condition. 2 teams playing football as it should be played. Good sporting manner. 3-7 to 1-4. As somebody gets a change of jersey over there, it might be Brian O'Shanachon. Now wearing number 28. Yeah, here we go. Dermot Fitzmaurice will kick it out now. 3-7 to 1-4. Right footer, also John Jack Mulville. John Jack wins it. Great servant of Moyvane football. John Jack Mulville. Back to Owen Stack. Owen Stack with the ball. Looking for help. Shane Carmody will kick it in. Towards Martin Stack. Left footed. And that's probably over the bar. A very good point by Martin Stack. 1 goal and 4 points he has contributed out of Moyvane's. 1-5. The other point scored by Owen Stack. 3-7 to 1-5. 28 minutes gone. Dal O'Shea kicking it long. Brian O'Shanachon and John Jack Mulville. One-handed. Brian O'Shanachon wins. Gets his free. Referee calling back somebody. Shane Stack. A yellow card for Shane Stack. Not sure what that was for, whether it was a foul or something. He said about with Conor Kennelly. Conor Kennelly tells Jack Foley. I have a job to win that ball, and he does. 2 Moyvane players around him, he still got it. Jack Foley still travelling with the ball. Looks like he was fouled. No. Jim Crimmin might get it. Jim, it's gone wide. Almost 29 minutes gone. 3-7 to 1-5. Dermot Fitzmaurice might come to Jack O'Garty. Well won by Jack O'Garty. Moves it quickly to Micheál Foley to Brian O'Shanachon. Ballydonoghue moving again. Brian O'Shanachon going in. Brian still going. A chance of a point here by Brian, and that will go wide. 3-7, 16 points to 1-5, 8 points. 29 and a half minutes gone as we approach half time here in Clonbroston Park. You'd have to say Ballydonoghue well on top, but the game is not over yet. A long way to go, and miserable day for football. but played in good spirit as Paul Kennedy makes the break. Jim Crimmin inside him. Jim Crimmin with Dara Sheehy inside him. Oh, the pass has gone astray. Jim Crimmin passed that ball, but it went behind Dara Sheehy. Ballydonoghue dangerous when they attack. Moyvane player down here injured in front of us. Referee Stephen Mulville with his linesman Seamus Mulville. As we approach half time, 3-7, 16 points to Ballydonoghue. Moyvane's 1-5, that's 8 points. 30 minutes and 30 seconds, nearly 40 seconds gone. Whatever time Stephen Mulville will allow on now, as Owen Stack is recovering from his injury. As we look at the crowd here in Clonbrosnan Park in Moyvane, die-hard supporters of the North Kerry Championship. 3-7 to 1-5. Looking across at the beautiful Moyvane pitch and the scoreboard, and now we come back to the play. Free to Moyvane. Niall Mulville at the ball, but it's taken back by Brian O'Shanachon. High ball in, but gone astray again. Gone astray. John Jack Mulville getting it from Diarmuid Fitzmaurice. John Jack still with the ball, making a lot of progress to Niall Mulville. Niall Mulville to Jerry Clancy. Left. Jerry was going to kick it left. Turns the other way to Shane Carmody. Shane might drop it in towards Martin Stack again, but Martin will have a job to get at. It's gone wide. Almost 32 minutes gone. 3-7 to 1-5. In actual fact, it's gone out for a 45 to Moyvane. 45 might be the last kick of the first half now. Going to take this one is Jerry Clancy. Jerry, a good kicker of a ball on his day. This one though, it doesn't quite catch it and it drops in. Diarmuid Behan doesn't quite get it. Chance for Moyvane. Where's the ball now? Where is it now? And it's gone wide. There's Shamuzzle in around the goals, and Stephen Mulville blows half time here in Moyvane. Ballydonoghue 3-7, Moyvane 1-5 in the first half of the North Kerry Championship first round. We'll be back at the second half as the teams leave the field. Looking at Dara Sheehy, scorer of 2 goals in the first half. Diarmuid Behan, Jack Gogarty, Dara Sheehy, Tommy Kennelly, and others gone before them, all playing. And coming up as well, Stephen O'Carroll and John Carroll having a lot of their time to this. The Ballydonoghue club, the chairman Eugene O'Sullivan, Dermot Junior O'Connor, and another of the backroom team. And coming along now is Kieran Stack, the trainer of Moyvane, talking to Martin Stack, who scored 1-4 in the first half. Eddie Sheehy and many more now with caps and umbrellas. Colin Enright, fine player for Moyvane. John Moore, the secretary for the Ballydonoghue club. So we'll be back with the second half in about 10 or 15 minutes. Back again with the second half of the first round of the North Kerry Championship. Absolutely lashing here in Moyvane now, as you can see. Stephen Mulville throws in the ball. Brian O'Shanachon breaks it down. Dara Sheehy. Back to Micheál Foley. Micheál still with the ball, looking for support. Dara Sheehy. Back to Micheál Foley. Micheál crossing the middle of the field. Stack gets around Bill Madden. Being chased by Shane Quinn. Micheál Foley still with the ball. Nicely back to Tommy Kennelly. Back to Micheál Foley. Micheál will kick it out to Jack Foley. Jack about 20 metres out with the left leg. A chance of a point. And straight over the bar by Jack Foley. His third point of this game. After 35 seconds. Ballydonoghue 3-8. David Fitzmaurice kicks it out fast again. It's a foul by Paul Kennelly on Shane Stack. 3 to Moyvane. 3-8 to 1-5. Bob with Jerry Clancy. Oh, passes in a straight. Paul Kennelly. Danger for Moyvane. Podge again right. Podge again right to Jack Foley. Jack another chance of a point. Goes for a goal and it's saved by David Fitzmaurice. David Fitzmaurice getting it out to Shane Stack. Shane Stack. And again it's gone astray. Paul Kennelly, but won back by Shay Leahy. Shay Leahy. John Jack Mulvihill. Rd1 Jack Mulvihill out to Shane Quinn, but got by Jack O'Garty. Pass went astray from Moyvane. Now it's with Paul Kennelly for Ballydonoghue to Jack O'Garty. Jack looking for somebody. Jack still with the ball. Still with the ball. Doesn't quite sure whether to pass it or kick it. Gets it back to Micheál Foley. Micheál will kick it high in towards the goalkeeper, Dermot Fitzmaurice. But it's just gone to the left and wide. 3-8 to 1-5. Nearly 2 minutes gone. Dermot Fitzmaurice, quick kick out again to Mike Woods. Way over there on the far side of the field. Mike Woods to Garrod. Garrod. Stack Mulvihill to Shane Stack. Shane Stack kicks it long down the field. Might come to Donald Stack. John Enright. Knocked it away from him. Niall Mulvihill. Niall. In towards Martin Stack and Billy Foley. Won by Martin Stack. Scored a 1 goal and 4 points in the first half. Martin Stack. A chance here for Martin. Doing very well. A chance of a goal. Martin. And he hit the crossbar. Oh, Martin Stack. But Moyvane still have it. And they might get a point out of this. And they do. They do. Unlucky now to get a goal there was Martin Stack. But Colin Enright, I would think, that scored that point. Might have come on at half time. For Moyvane. Number 18, yeah, Colin Enright. 3-8 to 1-6. Nearly 3 minutes gone. Dara O'Shea led off for Ballydonoghue there as Martin Stack got through the defence, but a bullet of a shot that hit the crossbar. Podge again right. And Jerry Clancy. Podge again over the ball. Back to Billy Foley. Back to Podge again right. Looked like he was fouled, and well, Stephen Mulvihill sees it as a free to Moyvane. About 30 metres out. Martin Stack will take it. 3.5 minutes gone. 3-8, 17 points for Ballydonoghue, 9 for Moyvane, 8 in it. A chance for Martin Stack to reduce Ballydonoghue's lead. Left footed. 1-4 in the first half, but this one has gone to the left and wide. Dara O'Shea, the goalkeepers on either side, don't take much time with the kick outs. Dara O'Shea, right footed, down the middle. Brian O'Shanachon and John Sachs, well, it breaks to Shane Camady. Shane making good progress. Shane, long ball in towards Colin Enright, but Dara O'Shea will get there. Just went over his head. John Enright to Podge again right. Podge again right. Away down in front of him is Jack Behan. Jack Behan to Jim Crimmin. Might come back to Jack Behan. It does to Brian O'Shanachon. Brian looking towards the goals. Still with the ball to Micheál Foley. Micheál Foley, low ball in. Might come to Paul Kennelly. Paul looking towards the goals. Paul will kick for a point from there. He does, and that's a great score by Paul Kennelly. Paul Kennelly, the scorer. That's a goal and 4 for Paul, if my tally is right. For almost 5 minutes gone. Quick kick out again by Dermot Fitzmaurice to Mike Woods. Away over there to Shane Camady. Into the middle to Shay Leahy. Shay Leahy. Shay gets the ball to Garrod, Jack Mulvihill. Way down the field towards Colin Enright. Colin Enright. A chance for Colin to pick it up. Way over in the corner, back to Jerry Clancy. Jerry Clancy looking towards the goals. Martin Stack and Billy Foley. Martin Stack back to Colin Enright. And that's a lovely score by Colin Enright. That's his second point since coming into this game. Ballydonoghue 3-9. Moyvane 1-7. 5.5 minutes gone. Dan O'Shea with the kick out. There's Brian O'Shanachine. Brian will get there. Tackle by Shane Quinn. Brian still with the ball. Looks towards John Enright. John Enright to Jim Crimmin. Jim looked like he was fouled. Yeah, fouled. Free to Ballydonoghue. He kicks it quick. Ballydonoghue moving now. Dara Sheehy to Padraig Enright. Padraig Enright might come to Paul Kennelly, but no. Padraig Enright's pass went astray. Well won by Shane Stack to Jerry Clancy. Jerry Clancy to John Jack Mulvihill. Racing through is Shane Stack. Good run from the back. Ball going up. Play on to the referee, and it's now a free into Moyvane. Free in, about 30 metres out. And a chance for maybe Jerry Clancy this time. No, it's Martin Stack. 3-9 or 1-7. Almost 7 minutes gone. The rain easing slightly, but still raining. Game played in slippery conditions, but in a good sporting way. A yellow card for somebody there. Might be Conor Kennelly. Yellow card as Martin Stack, left footed. Martin Stack goes for the goal, and what a goal! His second goal of this game. He did the exact same thing before half time. Moyvane not out of this game by any means. 3-9 to 2-7. 7.5 minutes gone. That's 2 goals and 4 points if my count is right that Martin Stack has contributed in this game. Crowd beginning to get behind Moyvane now. As the ball got by Jack O'Garty, free to Ballydonoghue. The last time Moyvane scored a goal, Ballydonoghue went down and got a point. Will they do the same again? Conor Kennelly. Conor still with the ball. Out. Oh, a hard tackle. A hard tackle. A very hard tackle here in front of us. Conor Kennelly is down. I couldn't be sure, but Conor Kennelly passed the ball. I followed the ball, and then Conor was on the ground. Referee Stephen Mulvihill trying to break it up, and let's hope they break it up. It's only a game of football. The referee is calling out Shane Carmody. Shane facing a yellow or a red card, I couldn't be sure. It's actually a black card. I picked the wrong one. A black card for Shane Carmody, but Moyvane can bring on a substitute. As I say, I followed the ball. Conor Kennelly went down after he passed it. I don't know what happened after that, but Shane Carmody gets a black card. And Moyvane will bring in maybe, looks like number 20 Gavin Kennelly. Conor Kennelly getting up. Yeah, Conor is okay. Free to Ballydonoghue. Free to Ballydonoghue. Paul Kennelly will take it. Dara Sheehy, no, Paul is it Dara Sheehy. Dara Sheehy. Now waiting for somebody to make a break. Jack Behan does. Jack doesn't pick it up, but he's tripped. Free. Chance for Ballydonoghue. As the rain comes lashing down again. 3-9 to 2-7. 9.5 minutes gone. 5 points in it. As Paul Kennedy comes out to take this. Already scored a goal and maybe 4 points in this game. All taking his time. Punched the goal in the very first minute of this game. But Moyvane making a great fight of it. And that goal by Martin Stack, bringing them back into it as they trade by 5, as Paul Kennedy will take this free from just under 45, high and maybe wide, is it? Yeah, it's gone wide. over 10 minutes gone. As David Fitzmaurice has been kicking them out short a lot. Will he kick this one short? No, he's got to kick this one long. Nobody free for this one. Kick out into the middle. White big hot by Bill Madden. Jerry Clancy, left footed. Long ball down into that dark sky down there. Martin Stack being tackled, and the ball is coming out, and it's Billy Foley, and it's a free out. Dermot Behan and Billy Foley between them won that ball from Martin Stack. Martin doing his best up there for Moyvane. But Brian O'Shanachon to Jack Gogarty as really comes down over the range. Jim Crimmin breaking inside the 45, the 30, heading for the 21, still with the ball, and it's a free in. A chance for Ballydonoghue and Paul Kennelly, I presume, after 11 and a half minutes. Great credit due to the players out here in these conditions, and apart from that small little incident, it's a good sporting game with 5 goals, as it just absolutely lashes now. You'll see it yourself when you look at this game, brought to you by cameraman Tim O'Connor as we stand here in the cold in Moyvane. Wherever you watch this tonight or tomorrow, hope you enjoy it, as the score is 3-9 to 2-7, 12 minutes gone. Paul Kennelly waiting for the signal from the referee. Can he make it 3-10? Can he make it 3-10? He can. It's over the bar. Paul Kennelly, 3-10 to 2-7. 12 and a half minutes gone. David Fitzmaurice going to kick it short again. He does. Garrod Stack Mulville trying to get it out. He does to Bill Madden to John Jack Mulvihill. On Jack to Jerry Clancy, left footed away to the far side of the field. It'll go over the sideline. Blind ball to Ballydonoghue. John Enright leaves it to Tommy Kennelly to Brian O'Shanachon, wearing a different number there, from Podrick Enright to Dara Sheehy looking down the field. Maybe Jim Crimmin will take it from him. Dara still with the ball, gets it back to Dermot Behan. Ballydonoghue but when they get it out of there, the ball is heading towards the Moyvane corner forward, but Ballydonoghue get it out, and it's a line ball as John Enright is down injured over there. .310 to 2-7, 13 and a half minutes gone. Line ball to Moyvane. John Enright is injured over there, but maybe he's alright. He's coming back in. And away over there with the ball, it might be Martin Stack. Hard to see with the darkling clouds overhead. It's Martin Stack with the left leg. High lobbing ball into the goals. Up they go for it, but it's gone wide. Darragh O'Shea to take the kick out. 3-10 to 2-7, 14 minutes gone. And the first round of the North Kerry Championship, second half here in Moyvane. If you've just joined us, 2 of Moyvane's goals brilliantly taken from frees by Martin Stack. He hammered the ball into the roof of the net. Ballydonoghue 3 goals, 2 by Darragh Sheehy, 1 by Paul Kennelly. The kick out, and Moyvane win it easily. Garrod Stack Mulville to Colin Enright, a chance to tip it over the bar, and Colin just does that. His third point, I would imagine, since coming into this game. Colin Enright. 3-10 to 2-8. Quick out by Darragh O'Shea, but there's a substitute, maybe 2 substitutes coming on for Moyvane. Coming on definitely is Timmy Noonan over there, and going down into the backs, if I can see his number, might be Dennis Kennelly. Going off is Donald Stack up here, and it might be Timmy Noonan that has come on. Timmy's name is not, or it's in the programme, number 17. Yes, Timmy Noonan. Ball breaks to Martin Stack. Martin Stack making progress inside the 45 into Colin Enright. Colin Enright back to Martin Stack, and that's a shot from Martin Stack, and that's a great point by Martin Stack. 2-5 his contribution today. 3 from Colin Enright. That's 2-8 of Moyvane's score anyway, and maybe Owen Stack got the other point. 2-9 for Moyvane, 3-10 for Ballydonoghue. 16 minutes gone, only 4 points in this game. Kick out, breaks to Micheál Foley. Micheál still going, just they pull, but he's still going. He's got Dara Sheehy inside him. Danger here for Moyvane. Jack Foley, and it's a free end. The referee, it's a free end for a foul. Before that, free end. And the referee is going into his umpire. Don't know, it looked like a free in first of all. 3-10 to 2-9 as the rain stops here in Moyvane. At one stage Ballydonoghue led by 10, they now lead by 4. Maybe 5 after this. Stephen Mulvihill is looking at his book and he's calling over somebody. Dennis Kennelly and Paul Kennelly. A yellow card to both of them. For what? I don't know. Free into Ballydonoghue. A chance to go 5 up. "17 minutes gone. 4 points in it. Paul Kennelly, scorer of 1-5. This could be, or should be, 1-6. We'll wait and see. Almost 18 minutes gone, and he tips it high and over the bar. Ballydonoghue 3-11. Moyvane 2-9. Diarmaid Fitzpatrick has been kicking them out quick all day. Will he do it this time? Looking for somebody to kick it. He does. Makes it short. Eamon Stack Balwell on his own 21-yard line. Out to Dennis Kennelly. Dennis Kennelly crossing the middle of the field. Low ball way down to Colin Enright and John Enright. Ball will break back to Jerry Clancy. Jerry Clancy looking for somebody to pass it to Gerard Stack Mulvihill. Gerard coming across. Gavin Kennelly. Won by Gavin, fouled. Free, quickly taken. Towards Martin Stack, but Billy Foley is in the way. Billy Foley to Dara Sheehy. Dara Sheehy out to Jack Behan. Out to Conor Kennelly. Conor crossing the middle of the field. Still going on the ball. Kicks it towards Jack Foley. That's a very hard ball to get. And it's a free out. Free out. That maybe was too hard a ball in a wet day to try and control. A punch pass might be better. Easy to say it from up here. Jerry Clancy getting it from Shane Stack. Shane Stack still going. Shane, strong man. But the ball might break to Ballydonoghue, and it does. Dara Sheehy. Referee stops the play there for a clash. A hard clash between Tommy Kennelly and, not sure the Moyvane player, might be Shane Stack. 19.5 minutes gone, 3-11 to 2-9. It was Jerry Clancy and Shane Stack are over there anyway. They're both up and okay. Still Tommy Kennedy being attended to. Yeah, Tommy though. Okay, so Brian O'Shanachon has the ball. Had it before the referee stopped the play, so he still has it. Gets it back to Rd1. Gives it back to Brian O'Shanachon. Brian O'Shanachon. Long ball down towards Paul Kennelly. A fast ball down. Paul being surrounded by two Moyvane players. Still tussling for it. Gone out over the sideline. Line ball to Moyvane. Quickly taken. Donald Stack. Over near the dugout. Or is it Niall Mulville? It's Niall Mulville. Way over there. Niall will kick it back. No, he kicks it forward, but Ballydonoghue win it back. Dara Sheehy. Dara moving inside the 45. Dara still moving, but again it's intercepted by, well done by Jerry Clancy. Out to Garrod Stack Mulville. Out to Jerry Clancy. Moyvane battling hard in this game. Shane Stack. Garrod Stack Mulville. Long ball down towards Colin Enright. Will it go beyond Colin? It does. Podge again right. Podge again right. Rd1. Out to Tommy Kennelly. Tommy. Still a bit of ball. Gives it to Podge again right. Podge again right. Into Brian O'Shanachon. Brian O'Shanachon to Paul Kennelly. Paul Kennelly. Nice ball to Jack Gogarty. Jack Gogarty. I don't know who moving now. Jack, what do you do with it? Still going with the ball. Still going. Gets it to Dara Sheehy. To Jack Foley. Jack Foley. Back to Jack Gogarty. Back to Paul Kennelly. Paul will tie a shot from outside the 45, and that's gone straight over the bar. That's the point of the game by Paul Kennelly. No more messing with it. There was enough of passes, and Paul decided to send it over the bar. Unless I'm wrong, that's 1-7 Paul has scored. 3-12 for Ballydonoghue. 21 points to 15 for Moyvane. 6 in it. 22 and a half minutes gone. Dermot Fitzmaurice. 22 minutes gone. Minutes gone as Ballydonoghue bring on a substitute. Jim Clement goes off, and well won there by Shane Stack. Shane to Jerry Clancy. Moyvane have a chance to break. Jerry Clancy to Niall Mulvihill. Niall, good score by Niall Mulvihill. This is a good game of football played in the right spirit. Moyvane 2-10 would win a lot of games, yet they trail. Ballydonoghue 3-12 to 2-10. They 16 to 21. They trail by 5. And Brian Mason has come on the Ballydonoghue team. Free to Ballydonoghue. Brian wearing number 20. Also on over there is Danny Power. Tommy Kennelly to Paul Kennelly. Paul came from a long way back to win that ball, and he still has it. And a good ball through to Jack to Dara Sheehy. Got a chance of a hat trick. Yes, Dara Sheehy. Paul Kennelly came from a long way back to win that ball and did a very wise thing. And Moyvane shot kick out again nearly went astray. There's something dangerous about shot kick outs, but that's Ballydonoghue's 4th goal. Dara Sheehy started the ball with Jerry Clancy. 24 minutes gone. Jerry Clancy to Shea Leahy. Shea, long ball down the field. Martin Stack and Conor Kennelly. Martin still has the ball. Hit the crossbar a while ago, but has already scored 2 goals and maybe 4 or 5 points in this game. But they don't know who break, but there's a Moyvane player down injured. Stephen Webber holds up the play. Here we go again. Brian Mason. Brian wearing number 20. To me, All Foley looks towards the goals. Was going to kick it, changed his mind, but he's going to kick it with his right leg now. A dangerous ball in. And there's Kevin O'Donnell, but it's gone over his head and just gone wide. Kevin O'Donnell was coming down to Jerry Clancy. I don't know, the quick kick out, and again it's a rolling ball, and the referee decides to hop it. It hasn't served Moyvane Too well the shot kick out, but who am I to say? We can only judge it from here. A lot of them have gone astray. A quick kick out there, the ball was rolling, so a chance for Ballydonoghue inside the Moyvane 21-yard line. Well, half a chance because it's a throw in. 26 minutes gone in the second half. Up it goes, and Moyvane break out with it anyway. Bill Madden, Bill, but it's gone astray. Mihal Foley, Mihal still going. Mihal, a chance of a point here, and that's gone high and over the bar. Mihal Foley. Ballydonoghue 4. That was a point, I presume. 4-12. 24 to 16. So Ballydonoghue after almost 27 minutes. It's 4-13. Sorry, 4-13 to 2-10. Jack Gogarty back to Dermot Behan to Conor Kennelly to Mihal Foley, scorer of the last point, kicks it long towards Jack Foley. Can Jack get this? Oh, a chance for Ballydonoghue. Jack Foley, he chips the goalie, and it's another goal by Jack Foley. 5-13. Maybe that scoreline doesn't do justice to the great effort of Moyvane, but Ballydonoghue can only do what's put in front of them. Jack Foley chipped the goalie. That's a goal and 3 points for Jack. 5-13, 27 and a half minutes gone to 2-10 for Moyvane. 15 and 13 is 28 to 16. So Ballydonoghue lead by 12 as the crowd begin to leave. But Dermot kicks it long this time to Jory Clancy. Jory doesn't bother with the mark, still goes on but loses the ball to Dermot Behan. Now got by Tommy Kennelly to Dara Sheehy. Dara moves it quickly but it's intercepted, and it comes back to Declan Behan to Paul Kennelly. Paul making progress, a chance of a point here from Paul, still running with it, still going, gives it across to Jack Gogarty nicely to Brian Mason. Now Brian has a chance of a point, but it's going to go maybe wide, and it does. 28 minutes gone. 5-13. That's a big score on a wet day to 2-10 for Moyvane. And that's a big score too for Moyvane to win a lot of games, but not today. Maybe 1 or 2 minutes of injury time will be played as David Fitzmaurice kicks it out long, but there's a Moyvane player injured. Wholesale changes on the Ballydonoghue team now. Padraig Lyons is on. Brian Mason. Kevin O'Donnell. Let's trade him on the forwards. Number 18 should be Danny Power. Maybe Stephen Foley actually is on down here in front of us. Stephen Foley, brother of Mitch and Jason. There's Tommy Kennelly, takes the mark but plays on. That's it back to Dara Sheehy. Dara moving it across to Mihal Foley towards Paul Kennelly and Dennis Kennelly. Paul, chance here if he passes it in. Stephen Foley. What did Stephen do with it? Oh, Stephen didn't take his chance. Easy save from here, but it was a chance of a goal. But the ball comes back out to Paul Kennelly anyway. Paul still battling away, but Moyvane would probably come out with it. Free out. 29, almost 30 minutes gone in the second half of the first round of the North Kerry Championship here in Clonbrosnan Park, Moyvane. 5-13 to 2-10. Stephen Foley to Dara Sheehy, way over there. It might be Kevin O'Donnell. Kevin will have to go after it. He won't get it. Gone out over the sideline. Line ball to Moyvane. We lost Eden Keane in the first half. A big loss to them he was. Shane Stack to Gavin Kennelly. And comes out now to Martin Stack again. Eamon Stack Mulville. Moyvane still battling away to the better end. Eamon, his kick half blocked down by John Enright as he tried to drop it into Timmy Noonan. got by Diarmid Behan. Diarmid gets it out to Brian O'Shannacan. Brian O'Shannacan to Conor Kennedy, getting it from Tommy Kennedy. Gets it out to Brian Mason. Brian Mason. Ballydonoghue well on top in the second half of this game. Brian Mason still going. A chance of a point here for Brian. Will he get a point? He does. That's a good score by Brian Mason. 3 or 5 14. That's 29 points to 16 for Moyvane. A high scoring game as it comes maybe towards the end. 31 and a half minutes gone. Stephen Mulville looking at his watch as Martin Stack kicks it way down the field, but it's broken by Diarmid Behan to John Enright, or by Declan Behan. Declan on John Enright, flicks it back. Something like it's in the Premiership. Well done by John Enright, got it back. Kicks across. It comes across here now to Stephen Foley. Stephen 32 minutes gone. Tommy Kennedy into Paul Kennedy. Paul Kennedy over the bar. Paul Kennedy. 3-5-8, maybe 1-8 for Paul Kennedy today out of 5-15. As Stephen Mulville looks at the watch, this game is nearly over. Hope you enjoyed tonight or tomorrow as Stephen Mulville brings the game to a halt. So the North Kerry Championship, first round here in Moyvane. Ballydonoghue 5-15, Moyvane 2-10. Hope you enjoyed this tonight. Brought to you by man on camera with me here as usual, Tim O'Connor. This is me, Robert Bunyan, signing off from Moyvane on a very wet, wintry day in a high scoring game played in very sporting manner. Moyvane unlucky, they got 2-10, made a fight of it, but now Ballydonoghue progress to the quarter finals 5-15 to 2-10. That's it from Moyvane.